I know the amount of hate I'm gonna get right now, and honestly, I am making this video to hold myself accountable because this is my bedroom. For those of you who have been following since the very beginning, you have seen me at my best, you have seen me at my worst, you have seen me lower than low, you've seen me have a baby, you've seen me cry, you've seen me laugh. I think I've finally hit my rock bottom. I know what this looks like, so you don't have to tell me, but I'm sure many people will anyways, so go right ahead. But I know what this looks like, and I am holding myself accountable because it is finally time to make a change. I know I say this every single time, but this is a matter of life and death. I have never had it this bad before, ever. So this is my lowest of low can be, and we're gonna make a change to keep it the way it is and keep it right and keep it fixed and keep it this way because my kids do not deserve this, and I know that, and I am my own worst enemy when it comes to this kind of stuff. So please pray for me and pray for a new change. Not bad for the first couple minutes. Still got all that to do.
This is a work of
Damn, the thing's a work of art, got you pressed against the wall. Girl, I've been all around the world and you're the best of all. Damn, the thing's a work of art, so I know we about to get sketchy. I was drawn to you, just the way you move is sexy. It's a masterpiece, I wanna freaking grasp your cheeks. Shit, that thing fast to sheets. She artsy, no Van Gogh. Drop that thing low, by the chugga Mickey in Orlando. I'ma throw some bands, go. She going hand, yo, been tryna slam, yo. Looms against my.
Alright, I did not make a video, but this trash all came from this room. Yes, I know what my carpets look like, you don't have to tell me. Laundry. Here's another trash bag that came from my room. My room is this. My bathroom needs some work. The sink hasn't worked in a really long time, so that's why it looks like that, but we're making progress, people. Now, we just gotta work on this bathroom right here. And then the hellhole of laundry. This is all clean laundry, that's all dirty laundry. And that's all laundry and just a mess. But we're getting her done. We're doing this.
Yep, so I'm really putting myself out here right now. This is my bedroom. Yeah, I know. I don't need to hear it in the comments, because I already know. This is not okay. And I know that, and I don't know why I let it get like that. Sorry for the baby. He's having a ball looking out the window right now. I just want to say, everybody fucking struggles, and we get down in the dumps, and I, once again, let my shit go. I just really try to focus on the living room and kitchen areas, because that's what the main living quarters are. You know, we spend a lot of time in there, so I focus on that and not so much my bedroom, and I just got to the point where I can't do this. This is bad.
Fridge clean out. I can finally do a voiceover, so I'm really excited about that because I got a lot to say.
Yeah, I have a lot to say too, but I'll let you go first.
Of course, I know what this looks like. Obviously, that's why I'm cleaning it.
Yeah, I think the question here is, how did you let it get to that level? What gets me is that this is the fridge that your children get food from. Is that rat poop right there? What is that black brown stuff on the... What?
I know this is a health issue.
Again, if you knew this was a health issue, why did you let it get to this point?
I already know somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, are those mouse turds? That is raisins. I hope. No, those are blueberries.
You don't even know what they are. As someone who's had pet rats, some of those are definitely rat poops. Is that red stuff the blood from the meat? I know that's not juice. Oh my goodness, why do people film and post their dirty houses online when they have kids? Don't you realize that your kids go to school, and when you go viral like this, how do you think that makes them look? Yo, and you could benefit from a Serve Safe course because I see a lot of cross-contamination going on. Honestly, be so for real.
So this is Amanda, and these videos go back to 2020. This video here is current, it's 2025, and she's still dealing with the same mess. I believe the clip that we just seen prior shows that she not only is just naturally nasty, she does this on purpose for views. As you saw her looking at them analytics, talking about this is going to be a personality, she wants this to be a personality for her to get money. And she doesn't really care about what her children are living in. Like, they can't live in this. You got to have at least somewhere clean. But she does this all the time. She'll clean up, it'll be a story, and then she'll let it get back dirty, and then she says no apologies, and she blames it on mental health. So let's hear what she has to say again. She sounds like a broken record.
Good morning, and we are back with another bedroom cleaning video. I did have my daughter go under the bed and push all the trash out. You'll see here soon. After I clean up this corner, what it looks like. It is insane. And I just wanted to address, like, most of my comments are like, there's no excuse for this, there's no excuse for this, and I know that. I'm not making one. So quit commenting it, because I'm not making any excuse. This is absolutely horrible, and I hate that I have come to this again. You know, I've been dealing with this battle for 4 or 5 years now, you know, probably my whole life. I never was taught to clean very well, you know, so I don't have those kind of skills like most people do. But here I'm trying to get my daughter to be here helping me. She was eager to help me. She loved coming under the bed and pushing all this garbage out. As you can see here, she's loving it. So I had her push everything out, and you guys are probably going to have to come back for the next video to see the finished results. We got to go through this stuff and throw away all the trash. And to all that has been supporting me through everything, I really appreciate you, and I promise you, you will see a change. Don't forget to come back to the next video.
Your kids deserve a clean home. Your kids deserve a clean home. Your house should not have trash laying all around the floor. That is not normal. Are y'all not embarrassed to be showing your house in disgusting conditions? That depression excuse doesn't work when you flat out say that you don't feel like cleaning your house because you're tired, because you're lazy. And then what's crazier is y'all sit up here, show us your nasty ass house, and then you get mad when people are talking about it. Got one TikTok mom that got all her kids in the living room and in the kitchen on the floor. And then you got another TikTok mom that's having her child scoop up trash under the parent's bed. Y'all are foul. And you know what? Y'all hate to hear the truth. But when it's like that every single day or every other day or very frequently, not just here and there when you're going through a tough time, it's a problem. You need help. It does not matter what I go through. I will never make my children go through what I'm going through mentally. Whatever I'm going through, they're still going to have clean clothes. They're still going to have a clean room. They're still going to have a clean house. They're still going to have a safe environment, period.
Get my house ready with me so CPS can come over.
Where's my butt?
We have to change your butt because you got a stanky in there. Oh. Now that we have taken care of his butt, here's what the living room situation is. I know I have not carpet cleaned yet, but that I am definitely going to have to pull this guy out today. The table, I don't know why it turns into a catch-all, but it does. Dogs. The kitchen, I definitely do need to get some dishes done. And then declutter this. I don't know why, but this gets cluttered up with just random, I mean, just the most random stuff ever. Gotta vacuum the hallway, clean up the bathrooms. That's just laundry. And then this is my husband's room where he sleeps. I get it. The carpets are disgusting. This is my boys' room. I'm gonna vacuum, clearly. vacuum that. I think that's styrofoam. My oldest is autistic and he has pica. So that's what that is. And then my room, I know the carpets are disgusting. I just got this pile to take care of, and that's it. Now I know what you're gonna ask. Am I worried? No, not at all. I am a good mom. I take care of my kids. They have heat. They have a roof over their head. They have lots of food. They have beds to sleep in. They have clean clothes. I mean, I am not worried at all. And I am going to show this lady the progress that I have been making, because it is astronomical to go back and look at some of the videos and look at what it looks like now. Like, this living room has been clean for months now, and we just keep up on it. And I'm so finally glad that my mind just was like, oh, there you go, girl. This is what you need. And yes, I still struggle, but I'm not worried. So come along on this journey with me, because I'm bringing you guys along. I am here to hide nothing. I almost thought about not saying anything and dealing with this privately, but no, it's because of the haters on TikTok why I'm in this situation. And I am going to let this lady be fully aware, who has probably no idea that I am almost to 500,000 followers on a social media app, that these are strangers, people who do not know me personally, that are calling in to make, reports of my house being messy. Yes, it was messy. Yes, I am fixing it. There's nothing they can do about that. They will not take my kids. So follow along, because I will have cleaning videos on this journey, and we will see the end progress soon.
The fact that she don't give a flying flib is crazy to me. See how she call people haters? You the one got a nasty house, and you gonna call it messy? That is not messy. That is nasty. This is why I say it's a ploy to get money from TikTok, because this video here is from 2022. The video before that, like the very first video, 2020. You go down her video timeline since 2020, since she's been on this platform of TikTok, she's been showing this house being nasty. It'll dirty up, and she'll say, follow my journey, follow my journey. I'm holding myself accountable. No, you're not, because if you did, this wouldn't even happen no more. Of course, people are going to call CPS, because children shouldn't be living in those type of filthy conditions. And you gonna call them haters because they feel like your kids should be in a nice, clean environment more than you do? Girl, what?
Good for you for assuming, but you freaking swung, and that ball went straight behind you because you done missed. So, comments like this, I usually don't respond to, but this one really upset me for some reason. My husband works for the state of California. And yes, the job that my husband works for, they only get paid once a month. They get an overtime check in the middle of the month that isn't as good as the beginning of the month, but yeah. Just because he has a prosthetic leg does not mean that he can't go out and go get a job and work. And he was like this since before I met him. He had a really good job and everything. So no, he does not get SSI. The most he gets is a free handicap plaque every year for having a prosthetic leg. But you are really reaching for something here, and I don't know what it is, but thank you for your comment, because it just engages with my video and makes me more money. I just walked in to this. Oh no. My washer drains into here. I know, this is the next project. And this was in here, and this got plugged into here. So all the water that was draining out of here overflowed, went into the cat box, overflowed everything out here, and we just got back from the park to see this. Oh my fucking god. My husband is bringing me some rags, but this, come back for that. If you guys haven't seen before, I cleaned my washer out. Look at how great it looks. But then this overflowed into here, which I gotta wash anyways. And then my cat box was here, And well, yeah. Well, guys, I guess it's kind of a blessing that this happened because now it forces me to clean this. I did actually try to move the washer, and my fat body could not move it very well. So sorry about that. By the way, if you are squeamish in any way, this is pretty nasty. It is cat litter that, you know, got wet and spilled over the cat litter box because my washer has to drain into that tub. And that's a part of the reason why it gets so dirty. Everybody's asking, why is it so dusty? Why is it so dusty? I live in the desert, which in the middle of nowhere, and it gets windy and the dust blows, and our house is pretty old, and we have single pane windows. And I know it's not an excuse, and I'm not making any excuses. But it is a pain in the butt to manage the dust around here. So I did do my best to try to get underneath here. I'm not really sure you could see. I don't think I recorded me getting underneath there all that well, but I did try to get underneath there as best as I could. And I started a load of towels because a lot of the towels got wet too. So I'm going to try to salvage them, but we'll see what happens. I might end up just throwing them all out. Now, this is the tub that drains into, the washer drains into, and I had left this sponge in there and it clogged that hole, and that's why everything overflowed, and that's just how we've had it since we moved into this house. But it's looking a heck of a lot better, and I'll see if hubby can help me move the washer soon. Okay, guys, I will be the one to admit it. Yes, it is. It's gross. You know that cleaning paralysis I was talking about where you're like blinded to things that, you know, aren't like such a big deal, but they are kind of a big deal. Like this is where we wash our clothes, and I understand that, and I just really didn't pay attention to how dirty it was until everybody started pointing it out, and you were 100% correct. It is foul. But good thing I don't think it's any mold. It's just dirt and shampoo going on. So what I did was I took my steamer and I'm just breaking everything loose. Like right here I was like, oh, is this mold? But this is just where the softener goes, and I think it's just caked on softener and dirt because it doesn't smell bad. It smells actually really good. So this is really satisfying to watch right here. You guys gotta watch this. And I know my clothes were getting clean, they smelled clean and everything. It's just the top of the ridges and the edges were really bad, and I totally get that now. So I'm still just trying to break everything loose. I'm going to leave you for some ASMR. So after I broke everything loose, I gave it a good wipe down, and then I took my spray and I sprayed everything. This is actually going to be a multiple part video, so I'm sorry, but this took me a little while to do. And I do just want to say something to the people who say my kids should be taken away. Shame on you. Why would you say something like that? I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I'm trying to fix it, and that's really hurtful. And if, you know, somebody did come to take my kids away and they came into my house and saw me trying, like, I don't understand what the heck. Like, why would they want to take my kids if I have proof that I am trying to get better? So you don't want to waste these people's time. They have more emergencies to go to that are bigger than my messy little house that I'm trying to get better. So sorry, we're getting ready to go to the park, so I will leave this video where it's at, and you guys are going to have to come back for part 2. that don't come off. And while yes, everything has its little dirtiness, nooks and crannies, you know, I really need to deep clean, and I do know that. I'm just trying to get into the habit of actually cleaning consistently and keeping up with it. So deep cleaning is going to happen. I just need to keep up with cleaning in order for me to clean. Happy Monday, everybody, and today we are catching up on this horrendous pile of laundry that accumulated outside my bed. Speaking of bedrooms, my bedroom does not look perfect. I get that, but it is so much better than it was, and that's all I'm really striving for, is being better than I was the day before. So to that, I am proud. So most of the time what we do is we just throw our dirty clothes in front of my bedroom door, and then it accumulates and it gets so bad to the point where we're stepping all over the dirty clothes, and I hate that. And I like to keep clean clothes in the baskets and not ever put them away, so I need to break that habit, and today's the day we are trying to break that habit because I am tired of having to fish clean clothes out of the basket and then they're wrinkly. What are you doing in my basket? And did you do that artwork on my wall? Come on, guys, really? How could you be mad at that? He is the freaking cutest, and I love him so much. So now I have about 3 or 4 baskets of clean clothes that I need to separate and go through. I did get a bag for donations. You see me fight with this little dinosaur suit that I almost kept for him that was a little bit too small, but I ended up donating it. And, you know, I just put it in my head like he doesn't need it. He's not going to wear it. It's almost the end of summer. Or almost the end of winter, and he's not going to be able to wear it much longer. So I donated it, and I feel really strong and proud about that because we need to get rid of clothes and crap. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been here supporting me through this journey of mine. I know I have been going through this for years, but this is different. I could feel it. I just know this is going to be different because we're going to thrive in 2025. Here's my $700 grocery haul. Let's put it all away, shall we? We are really trying to stay on top of keeping the fridge clean. So I'm going to grab this stuff out of here and reorganize it so I can fit my stuff because I kind of went a little overboard, and I did get a lot of stuff that almost didn't fit all in the freezer. And I am trying to be mindful of the freezer vent in the back because if you cover it, then your food won't freeze properly, and that's just all bad. And when I was organizing, I saw a little gooey stain in there, and I was like, no, I did not work that hard on this fridge to let it get dirty again. So I cleaned it up real quick before I put the pizzas in, and I felt really good about it. Also trying to organize and clean the fridge. There was a spot over here that I tried to get my vest up. I couldn't get quite everything up, but I did do my best. And to address the food stamp thing, no, this is not food stamps. This is my husband's hard-earned money. We only get paid once a month. No, I'm not telling you his job. And no, there is nothing wrong with having food stamps. I actually was on food stamps and cash aid when I had my 2 oldest kids before I met my husband. Then I met my husband, we made too much money, and, you know, the rest is history. But we make do with what we have, and obviously we got quite a bit. And just to give you guys a little update on the bedroom, we did get the rest of the trash from under the bed. That's about all I got. It is clean in there. No, I don't feel like showing you because I was eaten alive. And, you know, that's okay. It is what it is. I do this to myself. I post on social media to share my experiences, and I know I get the heat. Welcome back to part 2 of I do not want to do this kitchen, but I'm doing it anyways because I am trying to do better this year because we're thriving in 2025. But here we are doing the dishes, even though I don't want to because I am super sick, I think. Well, I should say I'm about to be super sick. I can already tell. I woke up with a migraine this morning. My husband left to go get a leg. If you guys didn't know, in part 1, my husband has a prosthetic leg, and he just went to go pick a new one up. Usually he does the dishes for me because I said enough was enough. I can't do them anymore. So I decided to give him a little head start. He's been doing so good at keeping up with the dishes, and I just wanted to pay him a little favor, you know. We have been doing so good at keeping up with the living room. Yes, I'm using the same blue bowl to defrost my meat because I'm making stew tonight, and I don't care what you guys say, it's clean. And this is as far as I got until my back said, hell no, girl, go sit your ass down and eat some butter noodles. And that's exactly what I did. So enjoy me taking a bite of these guttery garlic parmesan buttered noodles, which is one of my son's favorite. I would like to address a few things in my comments about my bedroom. I know what it looked like. I know it's foul. I know it's wrong. And nobody's making an excuse for it. Like, I don't understand why everybody's like, quit making excuses. I'm not. I'm literally not. And my daughter wanted to go under the bed and push everything out. She wanted to do that. I didn't force her to do it. I didn't tell her to do it. She's like, yeah, mommy, I'll go under there and push everything out. So to the people saying that you shouldn't be making your daughter do that, she wanted to. And no, the bedroom is not finished yet because I had to like cook dinner for my family and do all the other mom stuff. So I took a pause on that. But we are going to get back at it today. I do have to run to the bank first. So that's going to be a little while. Literally all the laundry that's from my bedroom is right in front of my door. So when we get back from the bank, this bitch is putting in the work.
Happy New Year's, everybody, and as much as I did not want to do this today, I am back at it again. I'm holding myself accountable. Also, staying on top of the kids while I was doing this. They did pick up the living room. I do not have video proof on that. You're just going to have to take my word for it. So I am continuing on with these floors. I don't know why it gets built up like this so bad, and it's dust and grime and grit and blah. Also, by the way, to the people who told me that the pole does extend, it does extend, so thank you for that. And I did want to address why I'm using this right now. I am just trying to get those really tough, gritty, grimy stains up. I do own a O-Cedar mop with the clean and rinse cycle, the dirty water it separates or whatever, and I am going to go back through, but right now I am just trying to get all these little problem spots, like right here. I mean, I'm sure this is like juice and dirt and just rocks and all kinds of whatever you could think of, food, that just spills on the floor, and I'm neglectful to pick it up. But we are making a change, like I said. And yes, girl, I am wearing the same shirt as I was yesterday, and I don't care. I am just feeling really good at this momentum I'm having and staying on top of the kids. It looks great. So in the next video, we are going to tackle this area because it's nasty.
To everybody who is saying that I have not changed, I just want to show you something. This is a screenshot of a video I took of one of my older videos that somebody had just recently commented on. This was back in April of last year. Okay? Now let me show you what my living room looks like right now at this very moment. I know. That baby's coming into use today, so don't worry about that. Here's another little screenshot from that same video. Still got a vacuum over here and put my Christmas tree away, and then I had the kids try to wipe down the walls, but that just wasn't coming up, so I got to figure out something for that. And then clean out these cubbies. I cannot put shoes in these cubbies because the dogs will pull them out and try to chew them up. What the heck are you doing in there, dude? Oh, hold on. It's all good. It's all good. But anywho, this is part of the table. I should have gotten better view right here. It was just piled of crap. And this is what that area currently looks like. I know I got a vacuum right there. I know. I just wanted to make this video because I get a lot of comments saying nothing has changed. You're still doing the same thing. You're not breaking cycles. That one really hurt. But I am, because I can see the difference. I live in this house. You guys don't. You can't see it. You only get to see a 1 to 2 minute video into my life and judge me for that. And I see the progress that I'm making, and God, it feels so good.
Being lazy, we need to shower. We have to get up, clean the fish, being lazy. You got stuff to do. As soon as you make that bed, switch out the laundry. You still have to do that. You're overdue. Everybody in the family is overdue.
So I am extremely proud of myself because it's so much better than it was last year.
Hi everybody, it's your favorite messy house mom. I'm back with another crazy ass cleaning video.
creator on this app who has posted these exact same videos for over 4 years, okay? So before I get into this, I'm going to start with, do not come and tell me, why am I posting this? Why am I blasting her? Why am I talking about her? She posts these videos herself and has done so for 4+ years. When you post this on TikTok, people have more than a right to comment on it, okay? So that's number one. Then we're going to get into the fact that this lady has 4 children, including a toddler, including several animals that live in this home. It is not acceptable. It is not safe. It is a health hazard for children to be living in this home. I see in her comments flooded with people saying, oh, good job. At least she's doing it now. She's changing. She's changing. The video that I posted a few days ago of the fridge, this is the same exact person. This video that I'm showing you today is from April. Go down the timeline, 4+ years of these exact same videos. My opinion, the only time any cleaning, any of this is getting done is when she needs to do her content in order to get her check for the month off of her views. Other than that, this is the condition of her home. It has been a recycling, this whole thing has just been recycled for years. Her condition of her home has been the exact same for years, okay? So all of those comments, no, I'm sorry, no. And also another comment that I see over and over, she just needs help. She needs support. She has had help. She has had her friends come get her home in a condition, goes right back to it. She's had support. She's had all of that in her comments for 4+ years. So what needs to happen, instead of people worried about coddling this grown adult woman, we need to be worried about these innocent kids and animals that are living in this home that is clearly not safe. It blows my mind that adults are more worried about coddling this grown adult's feelings than the fact that these innocent kids are living in these conditions. That blows my mind. This video is not because I want any to go over to her side. I'm not trying to, but I am saying it's accountability time. It's accountability time. The fact that people can so casually just collect their kids on this app and people just look the other way. What is happening? Like, what is happening? And it's been happening on her page for 4+ years. And it's just okay. I'm sorry, there's no excuse for your home to look like that. If you have children and your mental health or whatever it may be is or isn't that bad, it is up to you to get help. In 4+ years, you are responsible for 4 children. It's not acceptable. I'm sorry. That was absolutely unacceptable.
You're telling me in 2025, we are still watching and supporting creators who live in filth purposely. You cannot tell me this is like once in a blue moon. They are purposely getting their house so dirty, filming themselves cleaning it, and then getting all these views. They have over hundreds of followers, thousands of followers, and I'm just so sick and tired of watching those videos. They pop up on my For You page. I get it. It entices the people to watch because it's just like so disgusting. But what really irked me and like rubbed me the wrong way was this creator. She had her daughter help her clean her bedroom because it was like under her bed. Her daughter was pulling stuff out from under the bed, trash from like Halloween buckets, trash all over the room, and her daughter was helping her. Like, why are you bringing your kids into helping you clean for these videos that you are clearly making money off of? Like, even if the kid, like, it's never the kid's responsibility to clean that sort of a mess. You as a parent have to avoid getting that mess that messy. Does that make sense? Like, it is your job to make sure your house never gets that dirty, no matter what you're going through. And if it's like once in a blue moon, like they just got like really bad situation, but like this is constant. All the videos are their refrigerator, the kitchen, the living room, the bathrooms are like filthy to the point where like, or do you even live there? Like, there are stuff in the corners and the crevices, dirt that just it doesn't, after a couple days, just does not show up. It is like weeks and weeks, and you purposely are getting it that has to be, or that's not where you live. You're going to someone else's house that dirty and cleaning it, because you cannot live like that when you're making all these views and money off of this app and still live like that.
I'm going to assume that if you are one of the people who are defending parents who are monetizing on this app by their children living in squalor, I'm just going to assume that your houses look exactly the same and you are okay with kids living in absolute filth, with no sheets on their beds or pillowcases, cat feces and urine everywhere, urine-soaked carpets, trash and alcohol containers and moldy food containers all throughout the house. I'm just going to assume that your kids live the same way. If you are defending this type of behavior and the way that these parents are monetizing on this app, it's disgusting. It is a form of child abuse and neglect. And everybody was so quick to report Nurse Hannah to CPS for having 17 dirty diapers laying around, and then the videos of him that came out afterwards of him flinching from his father, etc. People were so quick to go report her and to try to cancel her and get her kids taken away. But meanwhile, we've got kids living in squalor. Where are these kids sleeping if this is what their beds look like? There's no sheets on the beds. The mattresses are filthy and disgusting, likely covered in mold. This is not normal. Not normal, and I will never shut up about it. If you are more mad at people calling attention to child abuse and neglect on the internet than you are actually mad at the parents who are exploiting their children and letting their children live this way, then there's something seriously wrong with your brain. I will absolutely never, ever, ever apologize for calling attention to child neglect and abuse.
See, now that's what I feel like is child abuse. That's just my personal opinion. If you doing this is 2025. This was like a couple of days ago that she posted this on her video. And if you look down her timeline, you will see these exact same videos. She talking about she changed, she's explaining, she mad people call her CPS, she calling them haters. But look at this filth. Look at this mess. Look how nasty this is. This is not messy. This is disgusting. And she continues messing it up. Y'all seen the video clip where she says she gonna make this a personality because she doing it for money. She's extorting her children, in my opinion, and letting them live in filthiness so you can get a quick buck instead of just doing something else with your content. Having your house nasty for 4+ years and making money on it is insane. There's so many cleaning videos on TikTok where I see certain creators clean on top of clean. You can do that too. Like, that's an option. Excuse me, y'all. When it comes to kids, this ain't it. Anyway, she will do this again, I'm pretty sure, since she's been doing this 4+ years. And y'all will hear about it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this mess in the comments. I'm out.
Wow. Well, this is going to be my personality for the rest of my life.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone. It's my hyena zone.